Greetings, everyone. Welcome. I appreciate you guys coming by to hang out with me again for what will hopefully be a good long series of short live streams. I am your host, Alexander Trapp, the founder of It's a Trap Productions. I may be the Lord of the THICC, but today I am not playing games. I am live streaming my efforts to learn Blender 3D. So we're going to pick up from where we left off, and hopefully I will not destroy you guys' ears in the process while I play some music. He is becoming Lord of Blending. Yes, the Blendernator. Yes, that's what I shall become. But Riot, welcome. Full-baked hobo. Welcome. Appreciate you guys being here. I am live streaming on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. But for some reason, the Kick restream chat doesn't ever want to work. Like, this is the second day of it not working, and I don't know what's up with that. That's so strange. Alright, so we're going to do what we did last time. I'm going to not show the tutorial that I'm learning from, since it's paid content from the website Udemy. And you guys will just watch as I follow along the tutorial on my television. And I'll have some Sonic music playing, which is really the only music I can play that's third party that won't get me a whole bunch of copyright notices. So thank you, Sega. You're awesome. So I hope you guys are doing well. So let's go ahead and get things going. You might want to turn down your speaker/headphones just in case the volume for the music playing is too loud, you know, just as a warning. All right, 3, 2, 1, let's shift screens. Oh, good, I muted it beforehand. I'm smirked. You can see the YouTube player over here. I'll just make it slightly bigger. All right, so it's a 2-hour-long Sonic music mix from a whole bunch of games. All right, I'll go ahead and make that smaller again. All right, I'm going to unmute it. We're going to click off of this splash page here on Blender, and then we'll get things going. All right, you guys should be hearing the music now. I can't hear it because it's playing through OBS, but you guys should be able to hear it. In fact, let me hear how loud it is in the actual stream itself. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Alright, good stuff. Let's click off of this. So, what are you guys up to today? Oh yeah, let me get my timer going as well. The timer's just so you guys can see how long I'll be focusing on the tutorials for. Oh, there it is. I thought I clicked off of it. You may also hear YouTube commercials, just to let you guys know. If that happens, just let me know in the chat if you're hearing a commercial, and I'll mute the music, and then come back to it in a bit. So what are you going to be learning in Blender today? So the title of today's lesson is Animating Colors. I'm going to try to cover about 2 of the tutorials today. So let me just bring this over here so you can see it. So here's where it is right here. We're on lesson 5, so animating colors. I'm going to try to get through this one and hopefully lesson 6, rendering animations. And that's what we'll try to cover today. Maybe we can cover lesson 7 as well. But if not, then we'll save lesson 7 and 8 tomorrow. But yeah, that's generally the plan, is we're following along this series of tutorials. I'm assuming it's about changing colors of the cube in a single animation loop. Pretty much. Yeah, this is going to be very, very basic stuff for a while. But you can see that section 2 says rigging basics. Section 3 is basic human rig. Section 4 says rigify, which I don't know what that means. Let's take a look. Section intro, rigify, Blender 4 updates, positioning the rigify rig. I'm guessing this is another program. So we'll see what that's all about. So yeah, we're going to be following all of these sections until we finish this, and then we'll move on to a different tutorial called, well, either anime character creator or maybe sculpting, making it model dragon. We'll see. And I brought some other tutorials as well. This is like all about Unreal Engine. And then this is about, like, making vegetation, making a spaceship, all sorts of stuff. Hey, Random Dragon, welcome.
All the electrolytes of Gatorade.
Hope you're doing well.
To rehydrate and replenish. Gatorade Zero. The new
So yeah, that's the plan. So we're going to be doing pretty basic stuff for a while until we get on to the more advanced stuff.
Extra sensual. Extra dose. The newborn in Roma. Valentino.
This? Oh, okay, that's what that was. Okay, so now I gotta get back to the lesson itself. Soon you can make a Beyblade! Yes. Although, I'm hoping to make a busty 3D anime waifu, hopefully in the not-too-distant future. That is the goal! And from then on out, making other characters, too. I gotta rewind that. Oh, right, okay. Let's see here. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Okay, so then we'll change this to the shader editor. There we go. So press N. There. Oh yeah, then we gotta zoom in over here. Let's make this a bit bigger. Zoom in a bit more. Yeah, we're gonna be changing the color of the cube today. I've done this lesson before. I'm not seeing any blending, sir. But this is the blender. It's the blending. The blender. How you doing today, Sean? How's it going? Also, let me know if you guys hear any commercials from the music mix from up here, and then I can mute it until the commercial is over. Click off of that. Turn that box into a raptor. Nah, that's not this lesson. Okay, so we're gonna change the cube to the color red. Yeah, there we go. Oh, interesting. Okay. Right click. It says add. Oh, there it is. Insert keyframe. Duh. Okay, so now the tutorial wants me to change the color to green. Yeah, that'll do. Almost like a lime green, kinda.
American Eagle. Where will your dreams take you? Introducing the Spring Collection. Made for dream chasing. Live your life. American Eagle.
Reese's eggs are back and we hit them somewhere you'll never find. Psych! We put them everywhere. Grocery stores and supermarkets, gas stations and chiropractors' offices, bowling alleys and grocery stores, which we already mentioned. Reese's.
Alright, so we're supposed to change it again. Yeah, there we go. Good old Donatello purple. Oh, wait a second. Oh, yeah, that's right. It's at 48 frames. Yeah, that makes sense. Right, says, I'm selling stuff on Marketplace, so I'm just waiting for the person who wants to buy this mattress. Alright. Well, I hope you're getting either a new mattress or a better one. Let's see, how does this look? My God. It goes from red to green to purple. Just like I said it would. So that's under subsurface. That's gotta be a goo engine thing. Let's see, that says base color and then subsurface color. I wonder why there's no subsurface color. This is what happens when you use two different versions of a animation program. There's some slight differences. Blends aggressively. Welcome, my boy. Welcome. I'm glad you could be here as you watch me do this live. How are you doing today? Your mic is pretty low. Yeah, I know. I have it purposefully on that, but I'll turn it up if it's too low. Let's see. We're at 55%, so I'll turn it up to 70. There we go. Hey there, Jackstronaut. Hey, Trapp. I hope you got the PDF I sent Jorgogo to send to you. A PDF? Jor hasn't sent me a PDF. I take it he didn't send it then. Nah, he probably forgot about it. Well, just remind him, just kick him in the butt. My boy Danny says, doing good, dude. Glad to see my boy being productive. Wish I could do the same. It's never too late, my dude. I mean, unless you're not at your computer right now, in which case you might have to wait until later. I saw you were learning Blender, and I have an ebook with over 2,000 pages of knowledge on using Blender. Ah, interesting. Why don't you just go ahead and email it to me? There you go. There's my email. Sorry, I was typing a message. Let's see. 30 seconds. Yeah, I haven't continued the lesson. But I suppose I can hold off on that for just a moment. My God, there was a beep. The timer has counted down. So I guess I can talk to you amazing people for just a moment. So, anybody have any plans for later on tonight? Will there be any fine dining or movie watching? I actually just got a couple of movies that I forgot to take pictures of because there's been just so much stuff going on. You know what? I'll go to my webcam mode for this because I want you guys to see this. Right? I especially want you to see this too. Alright, where's my webcam? There's my webcam. Hello everyone, this is me. I know, I'm not as cute as the VTuber, but I figured I would show you guys these. So, first up, per suggestion from my buddy Sean Stackhouse, I got Barry Gordy's The Last Dragon, the 4K Blu-ray disc. So there's that. Looking forward to seeing this again. It's been a few years. And just for Riot, I got Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, aka Superior Star Trek. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. I'm looking forward to watching these. So I'll take pictures of these later on for for social media and then share that out. All right, you've seen enough of me and you've seen enough of my face. Back to the VTuber. Let's see, Jack says, I also wanted to extend my services as a 3D modeling tutor, given that I already do it for students at the university I attend and work at. I have a bachelor's, almost, just one more semester, in animation and game art, so if you need any one-on-one tutoring, let me know, especially since some Blender tutorials have some questionable advice. I will keep that in mind. Yeah, once you email me the PDF, then, you know, I can keep in touch, and if I have any questions once I get to actual modeling, then yeah, I'd be happy to hit you up and have a conversation. Already in your inbox, or should be. Yes, yes it is. I appreciate it, thank you. So this says, Blender Secrets. Nice, I will go ahead and download that. I said I'd download that. Come on, computer. There we go. Download. It's a chunky file, but it has tons of picks and plugin recommendations. I have a few of my own too. Ah, very nice. Yeah, I get emails every so often from one of these Blender sites that recommends plugins, some pretty useful ones too. Let me see if I can find what one of these are. Let's see. Yeah, Blender Hub. Yeah, here it is. Because you always got to go to the hub. So, yeah, I get emails from that every now and then, and lots of good recommendations. So yeah. Thank you, Jax, once more for sending the that email, and I will definitely be taking a look at that both on my computer and probably off of the computer too. Have you checked out Blender Market? Yes, I have. Or have they rebranded to Superhive already? I don't know, but it's a great place to check out. Yeah, I've checked in and out of Blender Market every now and then. But yeah, like this, what I'm doing here, you know, actually trying to learn the program, I feel like I'll benefit from a lot of those plugin recommendations and all that stuff, especially if I do this for like an hour each day, like 5 to 6 days out of the week. That's my aim. Danny says, the hub, huh? Naughty, naughty. I mean, you're not wrong. Alright, let's put some time on the clock once more and get back to focusing on this tutorial. Alright, here we go again. Oh yeah, and thank you everyone who shared out the link on X, on Twitter, and if you also saw the link from the Discord servers that I posted the links to the chat in. Thank you all so very much for being here and for showing up. Okay, back to the tutorial. Oh, right, I was looking for the emission color. Emission color. So this is Goo Engine that I'm using, so there's some differences between this... Oh, the emission color's right there. Between this and regular Blender, so some things aren't in the same spot. Hey, Super! Welcome! Thank you for showing up. Thank you for showing off all of the different emotes, including the free ones. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope you're feeling better too. How's your leg, by the way? Oh, that's because of the emission strength. Yeah. Still stings. Not feeling great. Sorry to hear that. Well, I hope you. Okay, but you did say the leg is a little better. Still taking antibiotics. Yeah, man, like that the picture you showed as, you know, as well as the general description made it sound pretty bad. So yeah, I hope you take it easy and, you know, just continue to rest up as best as you can. And Jack says, "Oh, goo engine. Hell yeah, that engine is the best." Yeah, skin peeling is not a good look. No, I imagine it would not. But yeah, I'm using Goo Engine because I want to make 3D anime. Obviously, I'm a fan of Dylan Goo and his YouTube channel. And that's kind of what I want my future animations to look like. With my own spin and take on it, of course. But, well, gotta get there, one day at a time. What is the emission? The emission strength is still at 0. Okay, so we're gonna go to frame 24. Let's see here. Do that, and then change this to 20. And then jump over here. Do that, and then this is supposed to be 0. So let's see how that looks. Oh, I didn't keyframe that. Son of a goose. I knew I was missing something. Okay, well, I can still do it. And then that. Ah, and then that changes too. Very interesting. And then we go to end frame. And then, sorry, I'm not looking at chat. I'll look back at it in just a moment. Insert keyframe 0. Oh, interesting. Oh, that didn't change at all. Okay. Alright, looking back at chat now. It's so cool to see creators going to the lengths they do to create their work, then make it public to other creators. Yep. Riot says 3D anime? Neat. Yeah, I like Dylan Goo too. Yeah, I do as well. Every time he releases a new video, I really love it. So I hope I can be as good as that one of these days. Have you seen the Demon Slayer cat videos? I think I did once. I haven't seen Demon Slayer, like, the anime itself, so I haven't had that much of an interest in seeing that. I have been enjoying Dylan Goo's, like, original animation. I think it's called Progenitor. Let me go to his YouTube channel real quick. I think that's what it's called. It's been a while since I've watched the episode. Oh, skip past that. Group animations. Yeah, here it is. Progenitor. Yeah. Does he have a playlist for that? Progenitor series. Yep, so there's 5 videos. Let me just drag this over here so you guys can see. So, oh yeah, and then there's the Katsu Cats animations. I'm not going to play any of these, obviously, since this is his content, and I'm not going to, you know, rebroadcast it here. But yeah, like, just the way that he makes his animations, the way he frames everything, it all just looks so good. And I hope one day I can match that quality. Super says, but wanted to pop in. Well, I appreciate you popping in. So yeah, these streams are going to be pretty short. There's not going to be any gameplay during these live streams. I may do another stream if I feel up to it, maybe later tonight, just chilling and playing some games. If not, then I'll be live again on Thursday, most definitely. But yeah, these streams are strictly about the process of trying to learn Blender. And I appreciate that you guys want to come hang out with me while I do this. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and take this down and bring that back up there, and then get back to the lesson itself. Where's the second window? Oh, there it is. Alright, that should be completely gone. Alright, back to the tutorial. Well, first, Riot says, they're cute because it's super serious recreations of Demon Slayer scenes, but with meows from cats. Of course. I'm laughing because you're... Oh, he's angry because I pressed buttons. Sorry about that. Yeah, every time I press like a 1 or something on the keypad, I forget that the keypad also controls my character's emotions. This one being my favorite. So when I don't look at OBS, I could be on any different emotion, including this one. So yeah, if the character's emotion changes and I don't react to it, it's because I'm looking at Blender over here on my television and not looking at OBS, where I can see the reactions from VideoTube, which, you know, here's this over here. So anytime my guy has any kind of emotional change or anything, that's where it's coming from. You have now peeked behind the curtain and seen what controls me. Actually, let me do some Control Z over here. Yeah, I'm clicked back over on Blender. Okay, good. So we're back to that. So we're back to red, green, purple. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna insert keyframe there. Okay, I'm gonna go over here. Okay, so that's still been copied. Oh, interesting. Alright, so we keyframe that to 20. Okay. Ah, of course. Then go there. Which did he? I think from the shader node tree. I gotta remember, there's different stuff going on here. I think that's location, object transforms. Oh yeah, that didn't copy over at all. One of the other differences between this and Goo Engine. Thank you for that info. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, not trying to ignore chat, which once again, my character changed because yeah, it just happened again. Yeah, because I just typed in like 1 or something over there and it did that again. But yeah, so there's that. So yeah, I'm not trying to ignore anything. It's just my focus is on other stuff. Is this still playing, by the way? Yeah, it is. Wait, is there something that... Oh, there's a thing that says, like, are you still there? That's funny. Yeah, and the music stopped playing. Gosh darn it. I'm going to have to refresh that. Let me see if I can go back to that. Oh, neat. Alright, hold on. This is why I've always got to check for stuff. Yep, and there's the timer. Refresh cache of current page. Oh, and there's a commercial. Let me mute that. You try to keep things interesting. Well, I'd say things certainly have been interesting. It's already been 40 minutes and we haven't even gotten through the entire first tutorial for today. Not that I mind. Oh my god, would this commercial freaking finish up already? Okay, now it did. Let's see, where is this? Hey, Abid, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. I appreciate that. How you doing today? Let's see, did that start over? I think that's still from Sonic Forces, what's being played right now. Abid, are you there? Or is that an automatic thing that happened? My god. Alright, so Dom is starting his live stream of Bloodborne, so we'll give him a raid later. Yeah, I'm guessing Abid's not there. Well, anyways, appreciate it. Hey there, yo bro. Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Doing good? Awesome. Yep, we're still doing some blendering. Gonna get back to the tutorial. But I appreciate everyone watching and stopping by. We've got, apparently 5 people on YouTube, 5 people on Twitch, and 3 people on X. Don't know if anyone's watching on Kick because Restream is being a butt. Nah, it just says, okay, so GBP is here. Yeah, my Restream chat app refuses to show anyone from Kick's messages or anything, so might have to refresh that. Also, it is a warm day here in Southern California. It is 88 degrees Fahrenheit currently. I don't know how much that is in Celsius because I'm Merc and I don't know anything. At least nothing outside America. Alright, starting up the timer again. And I say once more, if the music stops or if a commercial starts to play, please let me know so I can mute it and, you know, get that going again. Alright, where did we leave off? There it is, okay. Okay, so my VTuber might change again because I'm going to hit another number on the keypad. Just letting you guys know. Oh yeah, I didn't bring this down over here. Not the color. Whoops. Now we're on frame 48. Insert keyframe. Ah. Okay, go here. And take that down to 0. Oh, wait a second. Good thing I did not hit insert keyframe. guess I did. Hold on. Let me... Okay. So that's still... there. And then there's that. Now this needs to come down to 0. Oh, did I get keyframed? Oh, that it did. 0 to 20, and then back down to here. Okay. I'll just go ahead and hit play on that. So did the colors change? Oh yeah, yes they did. Okay, back to tutorial. Okay, so render properties. There we go. Okay, so we have finished this tutorial. So we'll hit the save button. And so now we've got ourselves a glowy spinning cube. It's glowerific. Or something. I don't know. Alright, let's move on to the next one, which says rendering animations. I guess I'll just click the next one.
Asthma doesn't want you to be the cool mom. Triggers can pop up at any moment, and Asthma says you can't. But by making better control of your severe asthma possible,
oh,
Tespire
interesting.
says you can. Tespire is an add-on treatment for people 12 and over that treats your type of severe asthma to help you prevent attacks, breathe better, and relieve your asthma symptoms. Tespire is not a rescue medication. Serious allergic reactions may occur. Get help for swelling of your face, mouth, tongue, trouble breathing. Rash or eye allergy can happen. Don't stop asthma treatments without talking to your doctor. Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection or your asthma worsens. Avoid live vaccines. Sore throat, joint, back pain may occur. By helping control your asthma, Tespire lets you be you. Ask your asthma specialist for Tespire by name.
Considered a bassier siren sound. The whoop whoop could be whoop whoop whoop. See the elevation? The whoop whoop. Come with me. We'll travel through trials and tragedy. Rest and play.
Still just listening to the tutorial, so feel free to talk amongst yourselves if you want to. second. Ah. Let's see. Oh, that's at local camera.
Didn't really know what I wanted out of life early on. Over the years, have really learned about what I want to pursue. Purdue Global has helped me with having the flexibility to go to school full time as
Let
well
me
as work
rewind
full
that
time.
slightly.
Starting your comebacks at purdueglobal.edu.
With Swiffer Sweeper Dry, you get a clean even mom approves of.
Nice reach.
Swiffer, love it or your money back.
Okay, so... Okay, let me turn this off first. Okay, so I guess it is there. Okay, so that can still be captured. so let's see. I think our timer reached 0. So essentially what this lesson is about is just adding a basic kind of floor here so that the glowing cube has something to reflect off of, so you can see more of it. Wow, it's actually going through the floor. Let me zoom in here. Let me bring this down a bit. Let's see, I think that's the Z-axis. Yeah, still a little bit. So we can bring that down just a tad bit more. There we go. Alright, so yeah, now the cube is directly above this this basic floor that we made. And then now, as we play the animation, well, we gotta zoom out a bit more. And you can see more of it. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, once again, really appreciate everyone coming by to watch me learn how to use this program. I know watching an animation be made is it's pretty monotonous, it's pretty boring, but once, of course, you see the actual final product, then, you know, it looks nice, and then, you know, you can see, like, oh, so that's how it was made, and wow, the temperature actually crept up a bit. It's now 91 degrees Fahrenheit here. Curses! It was only, like, 50 degrees, like, a couple of days ago, but man, as the temperature seesaw around here. Alright, let's see, what time are we at? Oh, we're actually already over an hour. So yeah, this is probably the last tutorial that we'll do for today. Just some pretty basic stuff, but we'll come back tomorrow, probably a little earlier, because I usually do stuff with my mom on Tuesdays. So I won't be able to do this in the afternoon, so I'll probably do this tomorrow morning, maybe not long after I get up and drink my coffee and take my meds and get my day started. So, just a little fair warning for you guys. Let's see, how are we coming along? Yep, YouTube is still playing the music. Alright, how far are we into this tutorial? It's about halfway done. So yeah, this is just about rendering anyway, so we'll finish this and then we'll wrap up the stream, and then I'll go ahead and do a raid for my friend Geekdom on Twitch. I probably won't do any raids on YouTube. Not today anyway. Alright, continuing onward. Oh, hey there, Axel. Hope you're doing good. And before you ask, yes, I'm doing more Blender animation work. I'm doing alright. We're just getting to the end of this second Blender tutorial for today. And then I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream because, you know, like the stream title says, these are not going to be long live streams. It's just, you know, me documenting my learning Blender 3D, and then we just go on from there. But I may do another stream tonight, playing some games. Right, so I gotta change that. Alright, so I'm gonna put this over here on the VTuber Void. So it's just gonna be looking at me for a second while I change the file to render, to save the renders. I think I have a dedicated Blender folder. Yep, there it is. Alright, so we'll save that there. Hey there, Tate. How you doing? Doing well. I'm doing good. We're coming down to the end of the second Blender tutorial that I'm doing for today, and then I'm going to wrap up the stream afterwards. So things have been going really good. I'm going to do another stream tomorrow, but it's going to be tomorrow morning, probably about maybe 10 a.m. Our time, because I'll be doing other stuff tomorrow afternoon. But yeah, the plan is to hopefully do this 5 days out of the week this week, and go on from there. Alright. Let the rendering begin. And there's that. Not a very long animation. And then it said Control F11 if you want to actually view the animation. Oh wait, let me click back over here to do that. Oh, that popped up over here on this screen. So yep, there's our work. That's what it looks like. Pretty basic stuff, but you know, one small step for animation, and yeah, there's no giant leaps today. It's just a small step. I've actually done this before, but once again, the whole point of this is to document my learning Blender, and so you guys can also be a part of the process by watching it take place. Alright, so that's saved, and yeah, that's pretty much done. Yep, so that's pretty much the end of the second tutorial. So yep, that's all we're gonna do for today. More than I can do. No, Tate, if I can do this, you can do this. Like, this isn't rocket science, it's just me following a tutorial, and it's really just step-by-step stuff. Like, this is all extremely basic. Maybe it'll get more complicated as it goes on, but, you know what, I will send you the link to the very tutorial that I'm using, and yeah, just like wait for it to go on sale and then buy it yourself, and then you too can become a Blender animator. Right, but I'm saying I've never even done that before. Well, you can. It is. This part is honestly not that difficult. You just got to get yourself a copy of Blender, which is free, and then follow along on the lesson. I'm actually not even using like Blender 4. I'm using something called Goo Engine, which is a version of Blender made specifically for making 3D anime. But yeah, we're all done with our spinning cube, and I am done with today's tutorial. So thank you. Let's see. Yeah, I have Blender on. Then yeah, you can absolutely do that. Just let me click the link to this. Oh yeah, I can't see how much this course is unless I go to like frickin' private window and then go there, and then I can see how much it is right now. Oh, it's actually on sale. It's like $15.99. I highly recommend getting that because the normal price is $89.99, and it is absolutely worth the investment. So if you got like 16 bucks, pick up this tutorial, and you know, you'll probably be able to do this in just like an hour, maybe, if even. Alright, well, once again, everyone, thank you for watching. We're going to go ahead and raid my friend Geekdom on Twitch. I just got to bring up the Twitch stream. There it is. So let's get that going. So Geekdom is playing Bloodborne. I believe it's Bloodborne's 10th anniversary. Oh, there's a commercial. Good thing I muted. Unfortunately, no. I'm broke. I wish I could send you some funds, but I am broke as well. Oh, no, wait. There's... Oh, I guess a commercial was playing, but it's done now. But yeah, if I had the funds, I would absolutely send you that so you could get this, because it's worth the investment. Well, the next time it goes on sale, I'll send you the funds. All good, man. Don't send me any. It's worth it. Okay, I'll either see you guys on Thursday or I'll see you later tonight. If I do come back later tonight, I'll be playing some Sega Genesis games because I'm feeling retro. That's what I'm feeling like. Anyways, take care. Thank you for watching me try to learn a new craft, and may the THICC be with you all. Bye-bye.